Hey guys, Drada here. I'm going to be looking at DAI Dragon Age Inquisition character builds. This is my first time doing these character builds, so let's get to it. This is my dual wield assassin rogue. So basically, one of the things that I've always found about all these games is, character building is key. So one of the things we're going to go over today is character builds for the Assassin Rogue for Dragon Age Inquisition, and kind of what I see, you guys kind of playing as for this build. So for the dual wield, you always want to go Twin Fangs. I've just found that Twin Fangs in the beginning of the game is absolutely ridiculous. Especially when combined with Ripping Fangs. Next, you definitely want to go into Dance of Death. This regains your stamina with every kill. So that means every time you kill an enemy, you get 50 stamina back, which all characters start with 100 stamina. And that's just going to be standard. Sneak attack, when you flank your opponent, you do 50% critical hit chance. This really isn't all that beneficial for the Assassin Dual Wield. What really makes the Assassin Dual Wield really good is Death Blow. With the Thrill of Victory, you're basically, if you kill the enemy, it resets the cooldown on it. And Death Blow itself is absolutely ridiculous. It gets bonus damage by 3% for every 1% missing health. It already does 300% weapon damage. And it has a cooldown of 8 seconds, but it costs 45 stamina. This is the most ridiculous finisher I have seen in most games. Next up, you want to look at getting the assassin and going through the way of the assassin. You're going to want to take Hidden Blades ASAP, and then you want to take Overkill. This just makes it ridiculous. It reduces its cooldown by 4 seconds, and it makes it hit 6 times. Each hit is 300% weapon damage. The I Was Never Here is awesome because when you kill your target, you basically go back into stealth. Knife in the Shadows, if you hit them from stealth, it's an automatic critical hit. And then Mark of Death is great for those dragon fights and boss fights because basically what you do is you place Mark of Death on them, stealth into Hidden Blade, and then you just pop Mark of Death, and you can instantly critically hit them for 33,000 damage, which is just ridiculous, as most dragons have only like 120,000 health. So you take out a third of their health with one move. You can instantly practically kill dragons almost instantaneously. And of course, you're going to want Throat Cutter, which is actually decent. It's definitely probably the last thing you're probably going to get, which pretty much just increases your damage as they take damage. Then you're going to want to look at the stealth tree. Stealth, obviously, because you're an assassin rogue, so you should be stealthing. Evasion is great as a defensive. It was in Dragon Age Origins, and it was a lot better in Origins than it is in this game. And then you want to take Evade, and then thanks to the DLCs, Hidden Step is absolutely phenomenal. Basically, you roll into the enemy and you hit them for 300% weapon damage, and you can just continuously frickin' do that. Shadow Strike is really phenomenal. With the upgrade of Quick Blade, it gives it a it makes it kind of more like a ranged attack. Okay, no, it's Long Shadows that makes it a range attack. This one's actually, I prefer this one where it hits harder, and and basically you can use it while basically it just hits harder while you're stealthed, which you're always stealthed as an assassin rogue. Otherwise, you want to go down caltraps, which you're probably not going to end up using, but look like it hurt is really critical. It basically once you critically hit, you get back 10 of your stamina, which makes it ridiculous. And then cheap shot is probably the last thing you're probably going to end up probably wanting, which your critical hits tear through enemy armor, leaving it sundered for a short time, which just makes it easier to kill them. So anyways, that's it for the abilities. Now we're going to look at weapons and the fade touches that you're probably going to want on your armor. I would say that the best weapon is going to be the let's see here, the schematic daggers. This is the schematic Stone Stalker. This is the best schematic in the game, and it's pretty easy to get from the Deep Roads DLC. So what you want to do is, for weapons, when you craft these, what you want to do is have one hooked up with the Hidden Blades fade touch, which is, you want to get the fade touch plush velvet. It's the one that you get in the world, that the area I'm in now, which is EDL. So what you want to do is you want to get that from the Red Templars, and basically it's just every hit you have a chance to use Hidden Blades. So Hidden Blades can practically activate Hidden Blades. Has 10% chance per of those hits. I would get the gain 3 on guard. I would rather have the Silverite gain 5 guard. This just makes you so tanky, and it's ridiculous what it does. As far as armor goes, I'm using the abilities cost 10% less mana and stamina. And that just makes it ridiculous. So that's what I'm using for that fade touch. Otherwise, you want to focus in on cunning. You want to focus in definitely on cunning and dexterity. For defensives, I prefer magic, ranged, and maximum health for my defensives and stuff. For the weapons, though, I would like 21% attack and then critical damage bonus. And the reason for that is that critical damage bonus is so much better for these weapons than actual critical strike chance, because you have 100% chance of critical strike. For necklaces, the Amulet of the Rogue from the Black Emporium's good. Ring of Slicing is really good. Superb Ring of Critical Damage. Oh man, I would love to be rocking 2 of these right now. You can get 2. It's just ridiculous the amount of percentage that you can do. But otherwise, that's pretty much what I would say makes the most ideal rogue. And then I would use a magic defense belt, just simply because I hate mages, period. But yeah, so the rogue is absolutely ridiculous. This is definitely the best rogue build, I would say, besides the Archer Tempest build, which is absolutely ridiculous too. But this build, you can dish out on your Inquisitor easily 120,000 damage in less than no time at all. It drops dragon fights down to like 20 seconds. The only build that can do more damage, I think, is the dual wield Artificer. So yeah, that would be this build. I would highly recommend this for a build. So anyways, if you enjoyed my video, I never require subscription, but if you want to subscribe, go ahead and like I've always said, I just like making videos. So I'll peace out. This is Drada peacing out. Bye.